Hello, everybody. Welcome. Look who I've got with me.
I'm back.
He's back. Yes, this is Tom from Time to Transcend. So, welcome back. Really glad you wanted to do this again. So,
Yeah,
welcome.
my pleasure to be back. It was a lot of fun last time. It flew
Yes.
by, so I was really excited to be back and get back doing this work again. So it's nice to be here.
Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And if you have not met Tom before, he's a wonderful reader. His information is down below. So if you could give him a subscribe, that would be awesome. So please do that. And also, he is streaming on his channel. So you can go and do a like over there if you want to as well. So thank you for that. And if you're watching on replay, thank you, and please hit the like and subscribe. And again, you can do all the YouTubey things and make sure you subscribe for with Tom as well. So let's see who we have with us.
Sounds great.
Jacaranda. And
Hello.
there's Mere Dragon. Hello, Mere Dragon. I've got your question. And Carolyn, you're in. Carolyn's not been feeling well. Carolyn, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah. And thanks for her subscribing. I mean, those two last two subscribed to the channel right away. So thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, and Kelly McCall. Hey, Kelly.
Hello.
And Nivra is here. Hey, Nivra. And Nicola. What's for general reading? I got you. Karen. Hi, Karen. Mona Lee. Hello. This is my friend Lulu, and she said, "Hey, Tom, you are new to me."
Hi, Lulu.
I do a lot of collabs with Lulu. She's an awesome reader as well.
Oh, great.
Let's see who else we've got. Oh, Roman's here. Hi, Roman. You made it.
Awesome.
And this is a new name to me from your channel, Neptune's Daughter.
Oh, yeah. That's my friend Jan.
Hi, Jan. Welcome. I think now that I think about it, I think she might have been here the last time too.
Yeah, Jan's been my moderator, so thank you for being on here, Jan. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. And let's see, Nivra, I've got your question. And that's where we're at. So welcome, everybody. And thank you for being here. If you do have a question, just make sure it would help if I put my banner up. Just make sure you put it in caps and emojis for me. And hey, Jan, again. She said hi, Scott. So, Karen, I've got you. And yeah, if you could put them in caps and emojis, that would be great so I could see. So, Priscilla, welcome. I've got you.
Oh,
thank you, Lulu.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll give it another minute or so to see if any other questions pop in, and then we'll get started.
Great.
Karma Karen just subscribed too.
Thank you. That's wonderful.
So, Tom, what have you been up to? What's been going on your way that you'd like to let us know about?
Been really busy. I work at a couple places for in-person Reiki sessions and readings, so I've been doing that. I had my mediumship class that I'm running in the Poconos this last Saturday, and I was on I think this is my third or fourth show this week. I was on 3 live shows and 1 recorded show this morning, and a lot of things. And then my big thing is Tuesday, I'm going back to Arthur Findlay College, which is a psychic medium big center where it's unique in the world for this kind of work. So I'll be going back there for mediumship, mysticism, and prophecy with Eileen Davies, who is wonderful. So I'll be going to that, and I'll be there in the UK for about 2 weeks. And when we get back, we'll be getting ready for my friend Kathy and I are doing that live gallery read in the Poconos in May. And Jan's coming. She already got her ticket. So,
Oh, wow.
great. Yeah. So that's coming up. So, yeah, real busy. And my websites there on the screen, timetotranscend.com, if anybody wants to book a reading or a Reiki. So thanks.
Yes, awesome. Yeah. Please go to his website if you want a reading, definitely. So Lulu's jealous. So I know I am too. I want to go to the Poconos. Sounds awesome. Okay, so I think that is all the questions we have for now. I'll still be taking a few. So if you have one, please put it in. Thank you, Ivra, for subscribing as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, let's get started if you're ready.
Yep. Let's go.
All right. Mirror Dragon, I think you're here, but if you could let me know that you're ready for your reading, you will go first. Ready. Okay. Okay, so messages from your loved ones. I've got the Four of Wands to start off with, and this is the celebration card, happiness card. So the first thing they want you to be, Mirror Dragon, is happy and just playful, energetic. Have some good times with your friends or just you alone. Use your imagination and be with your guides. But they definitely want you to be happy and content. You did get the Ten of Swords, which can mean ruin. But the good thing about this card is there's always a sunrise, and the sunrise brings in a new beginning. The Ten of Swords wraps around to the Ace of Swords. So the next thing after this is going to be a new beginning, clarity, and seeing things clearly for the first time. So if you feel like your head's kind of stuck in a helmet, just know that, things will be much clearer soon for you. Okay. And then I've got the Knight of Wands, and they want you to be like a free spirit. Like I said, to just be happy and content, and they just want you to, enjoy life and maybe do something that you haven't done before, or something that you haven't done in a long time. Okay, so you got that. The next card I got for you. You miss the beauty when you are stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes. Let it all go. Love that. I don't think I pulled this one for anybody, Mirror Dragon. So don't be stressed. Be gentle and be messy. There you go. And I think that's the playful side that I was getting with this Four of Wands and with the Page of Wands also, which I looked at it wrong. It's actually the Knight of Wands, which is very similar to the Page of Wands. But there's a lot of creativity and passion coming in and a little bit of recklessness. So just make sure that with the Knight of Wands, that you are watching where you're walking, where you're driving. Just be a little bit cautious there with that card. And then the last card I got for you, you know what, Mirror Dragon, I've got my dragon deck right here. I'm going to give you a dragon card. Pull one for the middle here. And your dragon card is, ooh, this is pretty. This is the Dragon Rider's Oracle. So the rider is Lady Nada, and the dragon's name is Prudence. And it says, true life happens from one moment to the next. You will find the love you long for in the here and now. So your loved ones are saying right in the here and now is where you will find them. Don't worry about the future because you can't change it. Don't worry about the um, future because it might not be what you think it's going to be. Be right here in the present moment, and that's when you can communicate the most with your loved ones. So that's what I got for you, Mirror Dragon. And here is Tom.
Okay, hi. Mere Dragon was on our show with Kathy this week. Just to
Oh,
let you know, I'm using this Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland, this Psychic Oracle deck, and I'm also going to be using Tracy Escobar's Messages from Heaven. So right away, Mere Dragon, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to a cabin or you're going somewhere. I saw you wearing this really comfortable sweater, and I saw you with like family around you. And I also got a sense that that's not just family that's here. I get some that there's family in spirit that's around you. And I pulled this card at the end here, this rejoice and celebration. So I just felt like there's some celebration or something that you're going to be participating in. I also pulled this solar plexus card. Solar plexus chakra card, and the solar plexus is really where you get a lot of your confidence and your strength from. And so I feel like you're coming into your own right there. And I also got this passion ignited card. So I feel like you're kind of like in this space where you're you're ready to enjoy things and be with other people, whether they're family or friends. Um, and I feel like this supports also from I don't know if you guys used to have parties or gatherings like this in kind of it seems like a winter situation or a place like in a cabin, like I said, but I just feel like sitting around a fire, a real comfortable place that you're going to be, or you've or a place you were with family that are in the past that are still coming around. Um, I also was thinking that I think sometimes you enjoy these times, but just have some patience with things. That's my card too in life. I have no patience, so that's a hard one. But there's so much hope, at this hope card, and there's so much good things coming your way right now. Um, and I I pulled this card from the Heavens Messages. It says, "Support. I support your hopes." This is a message from heaven, so this is from the other side. I support your hopes and dreams. You can make anything happen that you set your mind to. And so you're moving into your own. But just know that these these spirits, the family members are around you. I see them in this setting. So um, enjoy that and enjoy the obviously the people that are around you right now. So I feel like a lot of good things are coming. Um, oh, she said, I'm almost winning back the house belonged to my late partner and his parents. Good. That'll give you something to settle into.
oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. And I pulled this foundations and achievements card. So
Mm,
that goes along with that. So it's moving in the right direction. That's great.
yeah, it does. Wow.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mirror Dragon. And thank you, Tom. We've got a few other people in. I believe you know Kathy, and
Oh,
she is
yes.
going by the Breeze Warrior now. I love that.
Yes. She's the breeze warrior. I was there when she was caught by the breeze in Sedona. So
That's awesome. And there's a couple other people come in. Moon Honey, I've got your question. Welcome. And Lulu, I do have your question as well. Sunshine, welcome.
that's my friend Bobby.
Oh, hi, Bobby.
Yeah, nice to see you again.
And the Sunshine Free is here. I got your question.
Oh, wow! And then
The
from the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
that's awesome. I would love to go there one day. Have you been to Amsterdam?
I've been to Amsterdam. Yeah, I was there.
Mhm.
Yeah, a few years ago. It was great. It was great. You know what? It's funny. I love the whole city, everything, but they have those. You know, the old automats where you put money in and you get little food out, like in the old. They used to have them here. They have them there still. Like you
Oh,
put,
really?
yeah, you put money in and you get this little like chicken croquette or something out, and it's warm and it's like a yeah, middle like late at night. So I always think
Oh,
of that
wow.
in Amsterdam.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on to Nicola if you're here. Nicola, please let me know. And the Sunshine Fee says, yes, they have them at all train stations. That's awesome. Give Nicola another moment here or two, and we can always come back to her. She has trouble with her internet sometimes.
Oh, okay.
There, she's here.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, general reading. Okay, hey Nicola. First card I got for you is the Nine of Cups. This is a great card to start with because it's about manifestation, and it's I call it the I Dream of Genie card, the genie in the bottle card. All right, it's because you can basically make your wish and have what you want. It may manifest in a different way than what you want it to, but it's always for your best. So just manifest what it is that you want in life. What do you want next on your journey? Okay, and then you got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is coming in a little bit quickly, and you can see he's got the helmet on his head. He can't see clearly. Um, that's because he's rushing. So you may need to slow down a little bit because this is a real fast night. So the energy may be fast coming up in the next, couple of days. So I would just say slow down. This is a marathon, not a sprint, and slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and then you got the Five of Pentacles. So if you're feeling down or discouraged at all, just know that you can have light at the end of the tunnel. There's always that hope. And you've got butterflies up here for transformation. So I feel like you're going to have a change coming up soon. So just don't, hang your head. Instead, rise your head up and let yourself be seen, and know that even if you don't feel the best, it doesn't mean that you don't have to um be that way. You can change the way that you are so that you are positive and having positive vibrations. Ask Archangel Metatron to help you. The next card I got for you is the Path of Miracles. It says the universe is laying out a path of miracles for you. Trust and follow it. Okay, so talking about magical encounters. I love that. And you have everything within you to create the magic as well. And then I'm going to get you a Wonderland card, Nicola. And look what you got, the butterfly. So definitely change. Embrace the changes unfolding in your life, knowing they are guiding you toward growth and freedom. Transformation may feel uncertain, but it leads to beauty and authenticity. So yes, you got a beautiful change coming up for you. All right, and that's what I got. Here is Tom.
Hi, Nicola. I don't know if you've been through some struggles or something recently, but I feel like you're kind of getting past past some things. Um, but this is becoming a popular card tonight. I already got it 2 times in a row, the solar plexus crowd card. So it's again about confidence. So I think just it was kind of similar what Scott said. It's like looking, you have this another card I pull is this spiritual strength card. So you have the strength within yourself to whatever you need to deal with. And I also got similar Scott this movement choices and decisions card. So I feel like you have some things that are coming your way that you maybe have been thinking about that you're deciding how you're going to move forward with that. But the next two cards I pulled, which I is whenever you're going through anything or you're even making decisions, is always kind of keep things in balance. Like it's the glass is there's it's not always half empty or half. It's kind of you got to keep things in the middle sometimes. And the important thing is when you're doing anything is to have some rest and rejuvenation. So rest and rejuvenate as you go through things. And I forgot that I was going to use this deck as well. It's called the Golden Mantra deck, and I was going to pull a card here for you. My vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are my superpowers. So again, you have a lot of strength within yourself. So just remind yourself of that, and everything your decisions you're making, you have the strength to go forward and move in the right direction. Hope that helps.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Nicola.
Thank you.
All right. And questions are now closed unless there's a donation. There's another Kathy came in on your channel. So welcome, Kathy.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
This one here.
Oh, Kathy's in my mediumship group, or my class.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know a lot of people. All right, we'll go after this one next. Nivra, are you here? If you could say hi, Nivra. And if she's here, I'm going to break this down a little bit because I've had her in my chat for quite a while. Yes, I've got the question on your side from Sunshine, Neptune's daughter. Jan.
Thanks, Jan.
All right, Nivra's here. Now, Nivra is, her husband is in Nigeria. And he's Nigerian, and she's here in the United States, and she's wondering about what she should do for the next 6 months about being able to be somewhere in or out of the country with her husband. All right. I've got a cat I need to put down here. Okay. Nivra, I feel like you'll find your way. You got the Six of Swords, so this is going in the right direction. So I really feel like you will find the right way that you should go. And you just need to trust your intuition and your gut and your husband's as well about, where you should be within the next 6 months. I got the Page of Swords. This is the learner page and action page. So I think taking some action to make sure that you can be with him is a good idea. Then I got the Emperor. So this is you taking charge and making things happen. So leadership and just making plans and having the organization to let those plans be known you know, to your husband and just go for it. So that's the tarot that I got. Your oracle cards, you got Sacred Union. All right. So I think it is a sacred union between you and your husband. And it's, you know, something that is amazing. So I saw the pictures of you two in Nigeria and it's wonderful. So I think that, and you can see, I'm going to show this again. You can see the heart, and then there's a tree, and then there's two people hugging the tree and each other. So I feel like that's you and your husband. Um, the next card, I'm going to go up here. Overflow. Right? And it says abundance is not just for you, it flows through you. Love, joy, and blessings multiply when shared. Open your heart and let the overflow touch everything around you. Overflow, water, emotions. I know you were thinking about Portugal for a while. Maybe Portugal, maybe a place near the beach is what I'm getting. Okay. So I think a place near water, especially since the first card you got is water and the last card you got is water. So that's what I'm getting, Naira, for you. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Hi, Naira. Naira. So, well, I got a message before I pulled the cards, and I basically was may not be able to travel at the exact time that you want to travel. That you might have to, you know, it might be like, and a lot of it, I think, without being psychic on this, is that it's there's a lot of things going on right now with travel. So, but I feel like that's going to be an issue, and I also get the feeling, and it's funny because you mentioned Portugal. I wrote down that you don't like to be in the same place. You like to be around and move around a lot. So you might have to when you do get to where you're going, you might be there for a while, just because of the way the travel situation is. And I do feel like I pull this card. You're in a waiting game. Like I said, the message was that you are. It's going to happen, but it may not be exactly when you want to happen. And I also right away felt that this determination, where you're going and when it's happening, has to do with you have a strong angel and spirit team. And I actually pulled this at the end here. It says, I'm divinely protected and guided by source, the universe, and my spirit guardian. So, these delays happen. A lot of times it's a message like, okay, it's not the right time. Sometimes we want to force things to happen, but it's going to happen. So you are making a sacrifice right now, by waiting. But and I also got this. There is, you got this heartache. There's not a loss there, but there's a heartache. Like, you want to be with your husband. I understand, but you're a strong person. And another popular card for tonight is the Hope card. So it's all going to move in the right direction, but it just may not happen exactly in the timing that you're used to. I'm also getting that you like to have things planned out, or you like to know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's going to happen on this day. So you might have to put that to the back seat and just kind of go with the flow. I guess that's the message. Go with the flow. So, and safe travels wherever you go. That's for sure.
Yes, definitely. All right. Thank you, Naira. And let's see. Let's go to Sunshine from your channel there.
Oh, okay. Hi, Sunshine.
Sunshine says, would you please give me a reading around my path this year moving forward? And I wanted to say hi also. There's a couple people coming in on Tom's channel on Kinders. Welcome.
Hi,
and
Kimmy.
April Murphy.
Oh, hi, April.
Tom's popular.
And I just want to say real quick, if I can, I have people on Instagram. I have my friend Nina, who was on a show with me, a friend Nick from my campground, and I have Oh, my friend Keith's on as well from here in Philly. So hi everybody
Welcome.
on Instagram. You guys can
Welcome.
put a question in on Instagram too. I can share it with Scott if you want to. So, but okay, so we got this question. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to get that in.
Oh, no problem. All right, Sunshine. The first card I got for you is Temperance. So you want to reading around your path moving forward. This is peace and harmony, and also patience, internal patience. So just making sure that you are giving yourself that patience to be, harmonious with others and have peace with others and yourself as well. Okay. Then you got the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is missing out on an opportunity. So make sure you're looking in all directions. See, this is Source handling or handing them the cup, and they're just kind of bored and, you know, looking apathetically in the other direction. So make sure you are pausing in the moment and you're seeing everything that's going on around you. Okay. And then you got the Six of Swords. This is going from choppy waters to clearer waters. So you are on your way to someplace better, I feel like, than you started the year with. I think you will end in someplace better. So just have faith, believe, and keep pushing. Manifest what you want and where you want to go. The next card I got for you is Closed Doors. And this is okay because it says start all over again. Right? So closed doors lead us to open doors, and open doors lead us to new opportunities, which leads us to growth. So I feel like that you're going to have some doors that are closed, but you're going to have even more that are open because you're going to get to start all over again. So you got that. And the next card I got for you is Ripeness. Interesting. So this may be a little bit of a patience card too, just because everything doesn't ripen at the same time. And that's kind of like this the Seven of Pentacles card that I got in the last reading, where it takes some patience. And you got Temperance, which is patience as well. So just make sure that everything is ripe before you choose it. And that includes, the people that you want to hang around and that you want to be around. Um, Making sure that they're of the same spiritual mindset. And if you do that, I think you'll have a great year. So there's going to be some definite opportunities for you coming in. So that's what I got for you, Sunshine. Here is Tom.
Hello, Sunshine, aka Bobby. So I feel like it was interesting because the first card I pulled was this moving on card. Um, and I feel like in that regards, um, you're you're definitely to move into a new direction. So you're letting go of some kind of things that have happened or in the past. But I this is what I got, what I heard as I was writing. Listen to your intuition, get ready for big changes. Life's about to move quickly in exciting directions. So I just feel like things are really going to move forward. But always have, this comes up again, this patience card, you know. But this time on your, I guess how you say, this time at the rodeo, you have the wisdom behind you. You have the experience, as we're here longer on this earth walk, as they say, we have more more in our toolbox. So, and this time you're really going toward truth. You're really going into the direction that's meant meant for you. Um, but I also feel like you like to help others, and I pulled this card from this golden tarot, this deck I mentioned, and it says, I must serve within me before I can serve beyond me. So the old, if you're on the plane, pull your mask down first. So before you help others, so make sure you take care of yourself first, and while you're helping others. So I hope that helps. But I heard it loud and clear was big changes, and it's about the life. It's like almost like you're already like in third gear, but you got a 5-speed. You're going to go up to fifth gear. It's like boom. So it's going quickly. So that's great. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being on the channel.
I was muted. And you said their name was Bobby?
Yes.
Welcome, Bobby. Thank you for your question.
Yes. Thank you, Bobby.
All right. Next up is going to be Karmic Karen. Any message from my hubby in heaven? His name is Doug. Okay. Thank you for letting me know you're here, Karen. And questions are closed unless there's a donation, guys. Thank you all for being here. Well, I mentioned the Seven of Pentacles in the last two readings, and now you got it as well. So the Seven of Pentacles is having patience. What you want and what you are looking for in your journey is coming to you, but your husband wants you to be a little bit patient for it. So he's saying it's on its way. Just have some time that you are taking for you, like be in the presence of now, right now, and don't worry about the future. It's going to take care of itself. So being very patient. The next card I got for you is the Emperor, and the Emperor is about organization and leadership. So I think that he's saying that you have leadership capabilities and you can use those, in different areas of your life. So look for opportunities to be a leader. If you're working, look for an opportunity for a promotion. That's just what I'm getting, that you're ready. And he's saying that you're definitely more than able. Okay. Then I've got the Hierophant for you. And this is the faith card, and also the teaching and learning card. So you will be learning a lot of stuff here on earth, and that you will teach others. This goes into that leadership position with the Emperor. You're going to be leading. He's snooping. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be leading other people. And just have faith that your husband wants you to know that he loves you very, very much, is what I'm getting. And he is just letting you know that he really, cares about you, and that he's still there. To have humility when you need it, to be humble. And I think you are definitely humble. So This is just an extra hint for you, extra reminder for humility. And then you got practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. Yes, that's what I was talking about in my last slide. I think it was, is I love spirituality because there is no judgment, or there should not be any judgment. Um, and that's what, is so great about, what we believe in is we can practice freedom. So there's a rainbow right here coming in for prosperity as well for you, Karen. So your husband loves you very much and wants you to prosper and wants you to practice your freedom, just be you, and wants you to grow and be happy. That's what I got.
Hi, Karen. So I wrote down here that I felt like he either passed when he was young or it was unexpected, and then you wrote here that it was 10 years ago. So I feel like you know you. I also wrote that he knows that you wish he could be with you um, now, like you wish he was with you at this time. Through all this time that you've been going through your journey. But I also got that he he is with you through this. So I saw him looking down. I don't know. Did he like to wear flannel like shirts or flannel something? I don't know. I just saw him like with that kind of look. I don't know if that's what he wore or he liked to wear. But I also got in listening to your intuition. Oh, he said she took him quick. Yeah, I said he either passed young or unexpected. So it was unexpected. Use your intuition. You have it. You can use that to guide yourself. And as Scott said, you stand your ground, stand in your place, you stand in your strength. You're coming into you're at the point now where where you'd like to be, what you've done, and I think you feel like you can take with the strength the experience that you've had and move forward. And I did pull this card, so a material harvest. So that would be that's a red card, means it's a physical thing, so it would be equal to like in the tarot of the pentacles, which really could come down to finance, something good in finance. So that's probably moving in the right direction. And this is the card. I really like this card here. It says, I love myself, I respect myself, and I accept myself exactly as I am. So take that strength you have within yourself and the experience you have, and know that you're moving in the right direction, and that your husband Doug is with you. And I feel like he's really saying like he's enjoying all these twists and turns and things you've done. And you've done great on your own. I mean, you've had support obviously, but without him actually here. So he's just really proud of that you've done so much. So, but he is with you. So thank you. Oh, she said that's all he ever wore. Yeah, I saw him in a flannel, like those flannel jackets that are kind of padded. They're like a shirt, but it's like a jacket. So anyway,
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I saw.
Wow.
So anyway, great. I hope that helps.
All right. Thank you, Karen. And thank you, the Sunshine Fee, for subscribing to Tom's channel.
Oh, great.
And
Thank you.
wanted to say hi to Morella, who just came in. Hi, Morella.
Hello.
All right. Next. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
I just wanted to say I wanted to thank Scott and all his subscribers. I was on here the first time and I was just trying to get, I think 300 subscribers. I was just over 200. And I don't know what's happened here, but I'm going toward 3,300 subscribers. And that's only been like, I don't know how long. So thanks for everyone's support. And I got a lot of shorts on my channel that I post. So hopefully there are inspirational ones that might help you. But But thanks for everyone. Thanks, Scott, so much for your support. I really appreciate it.
That's because you're a great reader. You did it on your own. So, yeah. Let's go to Lulu next. And Lulu, if you'll let me know you're here. It's my ex's funeral on Saturday. There may be some conflicts there amongst people. Guide's message. Lulu, if you could just let us know you're here. I know you're probably working and lurking at the same time. Yes, congratulations, Tom, on your achievements. Definitely.
Yeah.
Jan says it hasn't been long, Tom. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been wonderful. But thanks for everyone's support.
All right, I'm not seeing Lulu, so we'll come back to her. How about we go to Moon Honey?
Oh, Lulu is here, but okay.
Okay. We'll do Lulu and then Moon Honey.
Okay. Thanks, Lulu.
Okay. Interesting cards, Lulu. The first card I got is the Two of Swords. So this tells me you're at a stalemate. You have a tough decision that you're having to make. Maybe, how you go about running into some of the people that you don't want to run into. But if you just choose with your gut, then just make sure that you're following your intuition. Follow your gut, and that will help you make the right decisions. And then this becomes the peace card because the blindfold is off. Okay. And then you got the World card. So I really think that your ex is saying that he really appreciates you, honoring him and wanting to be there with his family, with him, and he thinks the world of you is what I'm getting. Then you got the Four of Cups. So there may be an opportunity for you that might be coming in soon, or this could be just the opportunity to go and make amends if you can, if that's what you're led to do by spirit. Okay. The next card that I got for you is You Are Wanted. There is a home waiting within. So I feel like he's letting you know that you are wanted there. And any conflicts that you have, don't worry about it right now. Just worry about, don't worry about anything, but just make sure that you are staying in the right place. I'm getting mixed signals, Lulu. Just make sure that you are doing your best to possibly make peace is what I'm getting. So I know that might not be what you want to hear. But that's what I'm getting, is to make peace if you can. And that's the opportunity that is here as well. It's an opportunity to make peace. And then the last card that I got for you is Next to You. It says support, love, and guidance are closer than you think. Whether seen or unseen, you are never walking alone. So he's going to be with you. And so are your spirit guides, and so are your angels. So just know that they'll be there next to you. You got a spirit animal that's coming with you as well. So embrace that. And whether that's a Highland cow or whatever it is, embrace that, and you will be fine. And I think it will be a good experience for you to get a little bit of closure as well. But I'm sorry that happened again. And, sending you lots of love and light. Here is Tom.
Hi, Lulu. So I got some messages here. This was toward the end. I felt like he's saying that you were always above the situation, even when you were together. Like there was difficulties, and he didn't make it easy, but you always were above it, and it's showing the way you're still going to this. You're going to the funeral because you were able to look past a lot of things. And I felt like he's just saying you put up with a lot. So he really recognizes that. I got the message before that was, and I think this is more from your guides. Don't get into any, don't let anybody, put it this way, don't let anybody let you get into arguments or to situations you don't want to. And I had a good friend that's passed, was like a second mom. And she used to say, Tom, just say, her name was Betsy. She'd say, Tom, just smile and wave, and a smile can, if everybody tries to engage you in a conversation, just, do that and be positive and be above the fray, so to speak. I pulled some powerful cards here. The crown chakra, which is the divine connection to the divine, to source. You got your heart chakra, so that healing energy, so that ability to work in a situation like you did when you were with him. You're able to really kind of heal things. And these powerful cards. So in the tarot, the hope card is the star card, and the light card is the sun card. So you've got like a lot of powerful cards here. And so things are really going to be okay in this situation. And they're gonna recognize that you're there for the right reasons. I mean, you wouldn't go there for and so just, and I also pulled this card from the Heaven's Messages deck. It says there's nothing to fear. Fear is our number one block. So just forget about it. Have a good time, even though it's a funeral. Enjoy seeing people, and they'll know that you're there for the right reason. So good luck with that.
All right. Thank you, Lulu. Lots of love and light to you, my friend. And so Kevin Lewis is here. I'll say hey to Kevin.
Hey,
and
Kevin.
Adam Lucas. Hey, Adam. And there was another name that was on your channel, I think, that I did not get to. So sorry if I missed anybody coming in, but welcome.
Welcome.
Okay. And questions are now closed. Thank you, everybody. Let's go to Moon Honey. Moon Honey, are you still here? You're here. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Hi, Moon Honey. The first card I got for you is the Hierophant, and this is faith and teaching and learning. So just make sure that you are having faith that you're on the right path, doing like a spirit check, making sure just that you're on the right journey, and you don't need to change course or anything. But this to me is like a spirit check for you. So after that, you got the Knight of Cups. This means there's love coming to you. It could be in the form of a person, but it's usually in the form of spirit. And it's just a lot of love coming to you from spirit, letting you know that you are important and you are very loved. So use that for self-love and self-care, and then to give to others. Okay, if you want to. You don't have to. You have free will. So I don't mean to be preaching at you. The other card that you got is the King of Pentacles, and this is saying that you can have whatever it is that you want if you work hard enough and you manifest it. So this is the manifesting king, and he has all that gold on him because he's earned it. Okay, so you got that. The next card I've got for you, Moon Honey, says spend time in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. It's a pretty card. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. Okay, if you can't go outside because it's too cold, wherever you are, then bring in some crystals, bring in Palo Santo or sage, whatever it is that, you know, makes you feel closer to spirit. And then the last card I got for you says a soul anchor. And it says anchor your soul. If I can read it here, I'm going to have to turn it around. It says anchor your soul in stability. It will provide the strength and support you need. And it's all, this card is about stability, balance, and grounded foundations. Right? So anchor your soul in stability. And that comes from just intuition and really looking at yourself and trusting your gut and your soul. Okay? And that's what I got for you. Here is Tom.
Hi, Moon Honey. So I'll just pick up right away. I got the intuition card. So picking up where Scott left off. So you have that sense around you. I right away I felt that you're kind of like maybe bored, or you're kind of in a situation where you'd like to maybe find something different to do or work, or just different things. But I also heard the message: look around. There are opportunities within reach. So and also reinvent the skills you have for new opportunities. So you're like looking around to seeing what you want to do, but there's opportunities that are around you that you haven't maybe look at them in a different way, because I pulled this card as well. So there's positive motion forward and success. So I feel that you're with these skills you have, that even though you're kind of would like to change things, you have the skills and the ability to do that. And then this card kind of lines up as well from the Golden Tarot deck. Is I need not look further than myself. All that I seek resides within me. So again, as the message was, look around. There are opportunities within reach. So I hope that helps. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Tom. Great readings. Lulu said, Tom, you were bang on with what he told you. Absolutely dead right.
Oh,
That's
great.
great. Yeah. All right. Let's see who is next. We'll go to the Sunshine V. Sunshine V, are you still here? And I can't remember if I said it, but questions are closed, guys. Thank you so much for everybody for being here. I appreciate you. Looking for the Sunshine Fee. Okay. We can go back if we need to. Let's go to Natalie next. Natalie, if you'll just let me know you're here. I'm pretty sure you are, but
I want to say,
Yes.
oh, good. I have another somebody join on my Instagram. My friend Nick, my music friend Nick's on there. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick. All right, Natalie. You got the Knight of Swords to start off with. So make sure that you are not going too fast. Slow down if you need to. This knight is kind of in a hurry, and you may miss some things if you don't slow down. So don't rush. Slow and steady wins the race. And then you got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a new opportunity coming in. So something really magical, I feel like, is getting ready to happen for you, Natalie. A new opportunity with passion and creativity coming in. Okay, so something really cool. And then you got the Eight of Wands, and this is again fast energy coming in, but this can be messages as well from the other side, from heaven, coming to you. And just make sure you slow down a little bit. Okay, so the same here for this one that I'm getting for this one. Slow down and take your time. Don't feel rushed. Don't overdo it, and just take care of yourself. Of course, I have to say that to you. And the next card I got for you is you're exactly where you are need to be. You're exactly where you need to be. Look at the unicorn over here. So you're at the right place at the right time. And then I've got for you the mouse spirit. And it says confidence. Even the smallest actions can have a big impact. So never underestimate your abilities. So have confidence in all that you do, even the smallest things. And I think of a mouse, I think of tending to the small things, right? So don't underestimate your abilities and how strong you really are. And you're where you're meant to be. That's what I got for you. All right, Tom.
I love when this happens. Literally, as you said, passion, I pulled passion ignited.
Oh, wow.
Literally at the same time. So I feel like that's, a strength. Because I also pulled this sacral chakra card, which is about creativity and new things and creating things. Um, but the message I got right away was always do what feels right using your intuition. So as Scott was saying, like you maybe want to move through things quickly and, I want to get this done and get to the next thing and get to the next thing. But, maybe kind of put the brakes on a little bit, pause a little bit, and always goes with what feels right. Whether that feels like if people say it feels right in your gut, or it feels right in your heart, or whatever feels right. But use your intuition, because I think it's going to be important right now. Because like we both said, there's a passion. There's some new things coming, and you just look through what's important and don't get distracted with other things, because you have movement. And we got the movement card, so that's definitely things are moving. But just kind of pause a little bit as you're go through things. And I made a mistake. It's not Golden Tarot. It's Golden Mantra card. Sorry. And the card I pulled out of there was I ask, I believe, I shall receive. I ask, I believe, I shall receive. So I believe you said, Scott, manifesting, right? You said that in this session. So that's exactly the same thing. So, you put out what you want, take time, let it come into you, and things will move in the right direction. So, yeah, but I think that's, you got a lot of good things coming. Just take time with it, and it'll lead you in the right direction.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Tom, and thank you, Natalie. And we've got one more here. It is Priscilla. Priscilla, are you still here? Kevin said, "Great deck, Tom."
Oh,
I guess it was the mantras one I'm thinking.
yeah, I really like it. It's I use it during my Reiki sessions too, for kind of a, as a closure. It always gives a good message.
Priscilla's here. Okay. Priscilla, I just have one question for you. What is your status? Are you single, married, in a relationship? What's going on with you? And that helps the reading a little bit to be more clear. I'm single, but I just met someone I like, but officially I'm single. Okay. So the first card I got for you, Priscilla, is the 10 of Cups. This is a lot of love coming in. So this could be something that is going to be a spark for you with the person that you like. I'm getting good vibes from this person. I'm getting good vibes from the cards. So just remember to trust your instincts and your gut. And I always say, make sure you base a relationship on a friendship first. So even though you like them, give them a chance to be a friend. Be a friend to them. Let them be a friend to you before you take it to the next level. Usually relationships that are really successful are based on friendships. And the next card that I got for you is the Hermit. So you may need to go inward a little bit, some isolation, and you don't want to stay there, but just long enough to know what it is that you need to focus on with the friendship. Okay. And then I've got the Strength card for you. And this is patience, kindness, gentleness, and tenderness. All those things that make up true strength, and not how much you can body build. No, it's about your inner strength. And you, I think, have a lot of strength. So be confident in yourself, single, and then you'll be confident in a relationship. So that's what I got for you for the tarot. I do have some love cards here. I'm going to pull for you. This one came right out. Oh, wow. Look what this says, Priscilla. New love, renewal of love, new beginning, death of the old ways. So let go of the way that you had in different friendships and relationships that did not work. Okay. And then focus on new love, new beginnings. And again, friendship first, right? But you can always take what you've learned from the past situations, what you do want and what you don't want, and release what you don't want. And the last one I've got is, oh, this is interesting. Someone's got their eyes on you. So someone is watching you, and I don't think it's a creepy way. They're just studying you. They're looking you up. They're wanting to know more about you. I think this could be the person that you just met, because I've got good cards all the way around. So that's what I'm going to leave you with, Priscilla, because that's what I think. But use your own best judgment and remember that friendship. And that's what I got for you. Here's Tom.
Yeah. So the message I got was enjoy the times together, be in the present, enjoy the moment. So it goes along with what Scott was saying about a friendship. So, a lot of times I think when you meet somebody, like, is this the one? Is this the one? And you're like trying to see if it, but just by being in the moment, enjoying that time together, that in itself builds that relationship. So that was the message I got. And then I pulled this rejoice and celebration, which is the Three of Cups, which is just a, you know, just like the cups, the raising the cup, celebrating. So enjoy all this time together, and you know, don't rush through it. Like I said, the message was be in the present. Um, I also pulled and I pulled this strength card. So there's a spiritual, just as Scott said, a spiritual, there's a strength within yourself. And I pulled some chakra cards here in this deck, the throat chakra. So speak your mind. You've been in situations before, and sometimes I think, oh, I don't want to say that because I want to make sure that the person's, I don't want to say, but I'm getting the message, just be yourself, because it's all this person's is connecting with you, you're connecting with them. And so being honest is always, being truthful and being speaking your truth is important. I also got the base chakra card, your root chakra, and then I got the crown chakra card. So basically, from top to bottom, you've got connection there, both to the earth and to the realm or to the divine. And this is the second time tonight, and this is, if you don't, these are two great cards. I got the same two before. So this is the light card, which is the sun card in the tarot, and the hope card, which is the star card. So I pulled both of them, and that's just really positive. So as Scott said, I do also feel that this person is it's in the right place. But again, just live in the present and enjoy the moment, and just have fun. Like, raise the cups. So enjoy. You deserve it. Oh, one more card. I forgot. I pulled. I am worthy of the love I desire from myself and others. So as I said, speak your truth, and you deserve it. So enjoy. Thanks, Scott. Sorry.
Oh, I said no, no problem. I was muted. So Adam is asking, he says, I've never seen chakra cards in tarot before. This is a pretty new, interesting deck. Can you hold the John Holland one up for him?
Yes, so it's called the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So it's not 78 cards, it's 65 cards, and they're not all exactly tarot cards. So obviously the chakra cards aren't, but there are cards. There's like a major arcana card, and then there's the minor arcana, which have like physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental, like the earth elements. So I like it because it's a little different, and I do Reiki, and I'm into the chakras, so I like that kind of blending for it. But the ones that are connected to the tarot, I like to mention that as well. So it's funny, the card, I bought this deck thinking it was going to be cool, and I started playing with it, and I really liked it. And then I read in the book here, oh, it's really good for mediums. So
There you go.
like, maybe it was meant to be. But I actually have both decks here. I have the large size and the small size, and I like to use them together because it's fun. Sometimes I pull the same card from each one. So yeah, it's fun. It's different.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Priscilla. Thanks for being here. And I believe, hey, Daisy Lou, welcome. Yeah, I have that deck too, Mona Lee. It's a great deck. Yes, you're welcome, Adam. So that is all we have for right now. And I just want to thank everybody in chat for being here, and not just my chat, but in Tom's chat and his Instagram. And so glad to meet so many new faces. So that's awesome. And thank you, moderators on both channels, for doing your job and doing not just your job, but doing it for us. So, and out of the goodness of your heart. So thank you. And Tom, thank you so much for being my guest and, wanting to come back. You're a great reader and I appreciate you.
Well, thank you, Scott, and thanks everybody. This has been fun. I really enjoy both of these times. I hope to see you again and do more work like this. It's great.
Yes, definitely. All right. So everybody have a good I was gonna say real quick, I will be with Jackie B at 9 o'clock p.m. so Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to come back and do some more questions with us, if you didn't get your question answered, please come back. Okay. And she is a great reader as well. So I think you'll enjoy her if you haven't seen Jackie B yet. So bye, everybody, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye-bye.
Take care.
You know what, Tom? I'm not going to end yet. I forgot to ask you what you got coming up. What do you have coming up? I'm sorry. I forgot to ask.
Yeah. So I won't be doing like reading shows for till April because I'll be in the UK at Arthur Findlay College for mediumship work, and but I will be doing some live broadcasts as I did last year, and I do my morning mantra, my morning channel messages that I send in shorts. I'll be doing those. The big thing coming up for me is my friend Kath and I will be doing a live gallery reading in May in the Poconos, and just a lot of things coming up and being on a couple more shows in April, and I hope to do some hope to see some of you maybe in some readings. So check out my website. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Now we can go. All right.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Out.